As a nurse of more than 50 years with a body of work steeped in quality advancement, no one is more deserving of a professional tribute than Lucy Rogers, also known as the Queen of Quality.
Lucy is always focused on patient quality. From the beginning, she always felt like if quality was provided, that everything else would fall in place. That our patients were first, and if we made sure they were first, everything else would be successful.
I'm here to talk about a friend of mine, Lucy Rogers, and she's also a friend of yours. I don't know if you've met her or not, but she is a friend of yours, and she should be a hero of yours. I have been working in long-term care for over 50 years now, and I have never met a person like Lucy.
Well, Lucy has been a great encouragement through the years. When I first arrived at Alliant Health Solutions, she was just someone who opened doors for me and would say to me, what about this and what about that?
It's difficult to understand how one can exceptionally serve in multiple roles, but that is exactly what Lucy Rogers has done for me. She has been a mentor, colleague, and most importantly, a friend.
Maya Angelou once remarked that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you've done, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Those of us that are witness to this tribute today will always remember the way that Lucy Rogers made us feel, because she's touched us with uncommon kindness, grace, and generosity of spirit.
She is compassionate. When I first came to Georgia, she is the one person that people said, I came in the mid-70s, and when we developed Christian City. I didn't know a whole lot about Georgia at that time, and they said, you know, you need to talk to Lucy Rogers. She will give you advice, and sure enough, she gave me advice then, and she's been giving me advice ever since.
Lucy Rogers. Lucy Rogers. Her name invokes and stirs a lot of emotions. Passion. Lucy she's passionate. She always has been. And in everyone she touches, she invokes that feeling of passion into her work and into everything that she does. And more than her passion being about Lucy, it's about Lucy making others better.
I think the quality of care in Georgia is only where it is because of Lucy.
When Lucy ran for office several years ago, her supporters, and one of them was me, were all running around with these t-shirts that say, I love Lucy, and that is an affection, a sign of affection that exists today.
She believes that if you put people and quality first, everyone wins. The financials will work, the quality outcomes will reflect great care, and residents and employees will be satisfied. It is a simple philosophy, but she really believes it is that simple.
Lucy was instrumental in the implementation of these new regulations. Her fingerprints and her influence are all over it. Those of you that work with the MDS, the multiple data set, and the individual care plan process, that was all started as a result of these regulations. And Lucy and others worked with the American Healthcare Association and with CMS to draft the regulations, many of the regulations that we have today.
3 basic things that I learned from Lucy. The first is that it's important to build a culture of inclusion, which she always did. She was always able to take competent, independent executives and create an interdependent team among them. The second thing that she did, and I really appreciate this about her, in the heat of some of the most, I guess, inflammatory and sensitive personnel issues that she faced, she always followed the maxim that says, a moment of patience in a moment of anger will save you 100 moments of regret. And then the third thing I learned from Lucy is that it's important to have a steady, consistent leadership. I've heard the expression that Rome wasn't built in a day, but if Lucy had been the project manager for the Roman Empire, they would have laid bricks every hour.
She's intelligent. She looks the part. She's an executive nurse. Lucy Rogers could do my job. And that was an epiphany that actually gave me a moment in my career that I said, wow, this can be bigger than me. Our work can be bigger than me.
If nothing else, Lucy planted that seed and said, did you know about this? And people took that and came together and made a commitment to really look at our rates. And she's been always data-driven to look at that kind of information. And that's just been one of the great things, one of the many great things that she's done.
But she is my champion. I don't know of another person that has had the influence on my career other than Lucy.
In addition to her service to GHCA, she has served on the Education and Research Foundation Board, Alliant Quality Board, and the American College of Healthcare Administrators, along with multiple other committee appointments. Her support and influence have shaped the long-term care and post-acute profession, and she has touched the lives of so many along the way. Lucy inspires others to work alongside her to advocate for our profession and the vulnerable individuals we serve. We owe her a tremendous debt of gratitude, and today I simply want to say, thank you, Lucy.
So I recall one time we were at an owner-operator luncheon, and we led the meeting with prayer as we normally would. And at the conclusion of the prayer, Lucy clapped, and just as you would at the end of a speech. And once everyone realized at the table what she had done, and she realized, of course, she laughed along with the rest of us. And it was just so typical of Lucy, you know, let's just laugh and enjoy our time together. So it really teed up a nice, productive lunch and meeting, yet so enjoyable. Just enjoyed spending time together.
Hello everyone. For those that don't know, I am Dean Shuford, the current chairman of the board of the GHC Education and Research Foundation. As most of you are aware, the foundation was organized to provide financial support in the form of scholarships to those in long-term care who wish to further their education in the field of nursing. Through the years, the foundation provided support to 496 candidates. Lucy Rogers embodies all the positive attributes one would ascribe to the professional nurse. In over 50 years of practice, she has consistently demonstrated the highest standard of practice and compelled others to do so as well. Lucy realized early on that her passion was geriatric care. Though she has worn many titles throughout her career, none has been more cherished than that of nurse. Lucy has made a tremendous impact on both the nursing profession and the thousands of nurses she has touched and mentored along the way. Another source of tremendous pride for Lucy has been her service in the GHC Education and Research Foundation. Lucy has served 21 years as a foundation board member, and she has always challenged the board to honor our mission and advance quality through the professional development of nurses. On behalf of the Foundation Board, I am pleased to announce the naming of the Foundation Scholarship Program in her honor, the GHCA Education and Research Foundation's Lucy M. Rogers Nurse Scholarship Program.
Lucy, you know how much I love you. And you know you have supported me through all sorts of health challenges. You and everyone who you've worked with have prayed for me and supported me through the years. And I just want you to know that we're doing the same for you, and we just love you. You know, you have touched so many hearts, and you have crafted us to be better people. And we are just right there with you every single day, and we just want to let you know that we love you.
I appreciate your mentorship, your friendship. In behalf of all the members of this association, I want you to know that your campaign slogan, I love Lucy, still resonates with all of us.
We've had some really great times together, and we've really had some great challenges. I cannot think of anybody who deserves this honor more than you, and I want to say that I cannot give you and I cannot put into words how much I love and respect you, Lucy Rogers.
Lucy, you shared the lowest point of my professional career, and you know that. You were there when I didn't know how I was going to move forward personally and professionally, and you stood there with me, and you sat with me, and you did have compassion for me at that moment in time. You were passionate about the mission we were on, and you loved me enough to encourage me to keep on going. Thank you.
Lucy definitely makes a wow impression. When she walks in the room, you stand a little taller, and when she speaks, you listen. Thank you, Lucy, for being you. Thank you for shaping Georgia's quality journey and for your service to the Quality Committee. We are so much better for it. Thank you for all you have done for our profession, for the association, and for me personally. You inspire me, and I love you, my friend.